You've been invited to a party before, but stayed home instead, and felt absolutely zero guilt about it. If anything, you thought, thank God. People see that and worry about you. But honestly, you're not the one who needs worrying about. The people who literally cannot stand being home alone, they might actually be the ones running from something. Today, we're going to break down exactly why, using neuroscience. It's 11 p.m. on a Friday. Your friend texts you, "Dude, this party is insane. Get here." And you're reading that text from your couch. Blanket on, snacks in hand, a documentary playing in the background. And honestly, not even sorry. But here's the weird part. There's this nagging feeling, right? Like maybe something's socially wrong with you. Why am I like this? Is there something broken in me? Except millions of people make this exact same choice every single Friday night and feel that exact same guilt. So either we're all broken, or maybe we've just been told the wrong story about what it means to be social. Psychologists have studied something called sensory sensitivity for a long time. Simply put, the smarter your brain is, the better it processes external information. But here's the catch. The more powerful the processor, the more sensitive it is to overload. Loud music, 5 conversations happening at once, 4 small talk with strangers. For most people, that's just background noise. For a high intelligence brain, that's a full-on information flood. Think of it this way. The average brain is a radio. Picks up one station, plays it fine. A high intelligence brain is a satellite dish, receiving 15 channels simultaneously. Incredibly powerful. Also, incredibly noisy. Home is where you finally get to turn all of that off and run on your own frequency. That's not laziness, that's necessary maintenance. Here's something most people don't know about Albert Einstein. The man genuinely hated parties. Social gatherings were almost painful for him. And his greatest ideas, the core of the theory of relativity, every single one of them came during quiet, solitary time. People called him strange, but that strange guy changed the entire world. And Einstein isn't alone. Countless writers, scientists, and inventors throughout history have all said the same thing. Their best thinking came when they were alone. That's not a coincidence. Let's go a little deeper into the neuroscience. There's something called the default mode network. Sounds complicated, but it's actually simple. It's the circuit in your brain that activates when there are no external distractions. And when it switches on, creativity, self-reflection, and problem-solving all fire up at once. So that moment when you're lying on the couch staring at the ceiling, looking like you're doing absolutely nothing, that's actually when your brain is working the hardest. Real-life example. When do your best ideas show up? Almost never in a meeting room. It's in the shower, on a drive, lying in bed at midnight. That's your default mode network finally getting the quiet it needs. And home is the place that creates that space most reliably. Here's another thing about high intelligence people. They care deeply about the quality of their relationships, not the quantity. They'd rather know one person really well than know 50 people barely at all. At a party, you're expected to cycle through dozens of conversations. What do? How's life? Nice weather, right? That's not inherently bad, but for this type of brain, it honestly feels like torture. You burn through all your energy and walk away with nothing. But staying up until 2 a.m. at home, having one genuinely deep conversation with someone you trust, that's exhausting in the best way. That's actually recharging. Completely different. So high intelligence people don't avoid home because they hate people. They avoid parties because they hate meaningless connection. There's a real difference there. Research actually confirms this. Studies show that people with higher intelligence report lower life satisfaction the more social interaction they have. For most people, it's the opposite. More socializing equals more happiness. But for this group, it runs the other way. And here's why. Meeting 10 new people at a party gives their brain almost nothing. But sitting alone and working through one genuinely difficult problem, That's where the real reward is. Their brain's entire reward system is wired differently. The dopamine doesn't come from the crowd, it comes from within. But here's something important I want to be honest about. Loving your home and hiding from the world are two completely different things. One is a choice, the other is avoidance. Is home the place where you recharge and come back stronger? Or is it the place you retreat to because everything outside feels too scary to face? Only you can answer that honestly. But if you can answer it, you're already in a pretty healthy place. Back to Friday night. Your friend is at the party, you're on the couch. Who's having a better time? There's no right answer. But one thing is clear. Choosing to stay home wasn't running away. It was living in the way that actually works for you. And you'd be surprised how many people go their entire lives never figuring that out. Loving your home means knowing yourself. Knowing where you think best, where you recharge the fastest, where you show up as the truest version of yourself. The people who know that about themselves end up living with more clarity. They make better decisions. They focus on things that actually matter. That kind of self-awareness is genuinely rare. So next time someone asks why you'd rather stay home, just tell them, my brain works better this way. Because it does. If this resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.